welcome back to the Drizzle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. And also, welcome back to the San Antonio Spurs 2K21 franchise. In last episode, we talked about the possibility of Paul George being traded due to Kawhi Leonard leaving and going to the Mavericks, and him putting up monster numbers and still not being able to get his team a win. And the Clippers also being in a state where they're really old, where a lot of people own expiring contracts, and two massive contracts with Derrick Rose and Paul George. There's finally a trade that's being finalized right now, but a three-team trade between the Clippers, Nuggets, and Celtics. The trade would pretty much send Paul George, Derrick Rose, Daniel Ataru, DeAndre Bembry, all and Josh Richardson, all to the Denver Nuggets, who are in playoff race right now, and would give the Celtics Rajon Rondo and Jeff Green back. The Celtics would get Rajon Rondo and Jeff Green back to Boston. Rajon Rondo, a key contributor that could have in the playoffs to make a deep run, and especially with Kemba's injury history, he could be a massive piece. Jeff Green also been playing amazing, just not having the time. And also, they get Bol and Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig, a lockdown defender, and Bol to mix with the possibility with them letting Taco Fall go, the 7'7" center, replace him with Bol, a 7'2" center with some mobility. With Paul George's contract still having 3 more years and then a player option, he was going to be here till he was 34, and his team wasn't going to get no better. They just had a ton of massive contracts with Paul George, Derrick Rose, Rondo's contract, Jeff Green, that is going to get off the board. Now the Denver Nuggets will be giving up Aaron Gordon to the Clippers. The Clippers don't really want Aaron Gordon, but the expiring deal, Monte Morris, on a 3-year deal, the young playmaker point guard. Will Barton also on an expiring deal, who's 30. So there's possibility Will Barton, Aaron Gordon, they can bring them back if they want to. Bol will be sent to the Boston Celtics. And immediately become their second best center, or possibly their best center if they want to move Tristan Thompson down to the 4 and slide Jason Tatum down to the 3. The Clippers will also get a 2020 Denver's first round pick for this year unprotected. It might not mean that much due to the simple fact they're going to be pretty good. They're already pretty good now. They just want to make that extra push. Torrey Craig, a possible lockdown defender, especially in the Eastern Conference where you have to go against people like Giannis, KD, Zach LaVine, Trae Young. That's a big piece to have for them, especially with Kemba Walker's average defense. The Clippers also get some more young pieces from the Celtics, including Robert Williams. Daniel Theis is 29, but also beginning him. Romeo Langford will be going to the Clippers, and Josh Richardson will be going to the Nuggets. This is the final trade. It is being finalized now. And as the trade goes through, you look at this Denver Nuggets team, and it's immensely better with Derrick Rose as their starting point guard, Jamal Murray as their starting shooting guard, with Josh Richardson as a 6th man, Paul George at the 3, Michael Porter Jr. at the 4, and Nikola Jokic at the 5. With them being this number 2 seed already in a close race with Portland and Los Angeles, this is a massive trade early into the season. And with the Clippers making that massive trade back to our San Antonio Spurs, they're also been looking for a trade, mainly involving Nicholas Batum and Drew Eubanks, 2 people that aren't getting the playing time they deserve. Eubanks is losing his role on the team, especially a lot, due to his somewhat poor rebounding capacity. And when it comes to our team, we don't need people to score inside. We need clean rebounding at all times in defense. Two things, he's out decent at rebounding, but also his size at 6'9" doesn't give us as big as an advantage in the post when we need it. Because the thing is, Scotty Barnes and him pretty much the same size, but Scotty Barnes is an athletic version of him. Nicholas Batum played great in the first game, and then pretty good in the second, terrible in the third, and then it's just been going downhill from there to the point where he's not even playing anymore. Eubanks never got the opportunity either, so we'll be looking for trades for them as we go through some offers right here, as we're about to do. You look, we got offers from 2016 to Bucks. Not really any trades I'm looking for. I'm looking for more picks. The Clippers look like Robert Williams and Terrence Mann aren't really in their plans. Not anything crazy. There's nothing really here I'm looking for. I really just need some picks. Now, somebody like Ben McLemore would also be a great player to have. Just come off the bench with that shooting. But I think we're going to work out a trade here. Because everything has us giving up picks that I don't want to give up. I'd rather gain a pick for two players that don't play. We have finally found a trade for Drew Eubanks and Nicholas Batum. They'll be trading former Spur DeMar DeRozan that signed with the Magic, who aren't playing too well, and his role is diminishing and he is regressing. He's getting worse and worse from 25 to 20, which isn't bad, but still. He will be traded to the Lakers, where he is from, California. Matt Thomas will be traded. The undrafted man out of Iowa State will be traded to the Lakers as well. They will get their 2024 first round pick, lottery protected, and the Lakers will get the 2026 first round Orlando swap best. We would give our 2024 second Houston swap best, and our 2026 second sent our actual pick unprotected. And the Lakers will give up Kyle Kuzma to the Magic. Dennis Schroeder's trade exception, that's $2.27 million. 2023 swap worst New Orleans pick will go to us. Patrick Beverly will come to the Orlando Magic. 2026 first round LA swap worst will go to Orlando. And our 2025 unprotected pick will go to us. So the Lakers will pretty much be getting Eubanks, a 24-year-old center, a second round pick, a 2026 first round pick, Matt Thomas, DeMar DeRozan. So they're gonna get a pick in 2026 anyways. So this is the trade. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. I will show you the Lakers' new lineup right after this. But it's the end of the video. Peace. With Lou Williams at the 1, DeMar DeRozan at the 2, Bron at the 3, Taylor Horton Tucker as the backup, Keontae Johnson they also do have, Anthony Davis at the 4, Dre at the 5, with Trez to back him up with Eubanks and Boban. As I already said before, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also go check out my channel. See you tomorrow. Peace. Welcome back. I know the video is already over, but we did decide to sign Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and Andre Robertson with the 2 open roster spots that we had after the Nicholas Batum and Drew Eubanks trade. So please like, subscribe, and notification bell.